when you were looking for a service or support, obviously you might start Googling something, might start using AI to search. Maybe you check your network and you're going to come across a wide range of options, right? We've got coaches, consultants, courses that you can take, all types of options, right? Big agencies, small agencies. And I think one of the things I've been noticing is this gap between specialists and generalists as individuals and as agencies. I think there's obviously pros and cons to both, but I think it's so important to be mindful and strategic of who you are looking to hire. This super simple Excel thing here that I created just to show the differences, right? When you have a full service agency, they have integration, they have wide breadth, but a specialist agency has mastery and depth in those same things. Whereas a generalist or a small shop is kind of more versatile. They can give you more value. Maybe they can do more work for less, whatever that looks like, right? I think what's important to think about though is the type of project you're looking for and what your main KPIs and results are. I don't want to call any particular agencies out, but I went to this example. The influence agency came up in a bunch of searches. Look at this services menu. It's quite extensive, between marketing, social, web, and creative, tons of things. You know, they don't necessarily have to be as niche as something like an AR face filter and list that in their main services menu up here. But from a solutions perspective, this is tough, right? We want to know what problem is a company consultant going to solve for us, right? Sure, there's different tactics and methods and platforms, but are you more likely to hire an agency that says, "Oh, we do everything, no problem, we got it all covered," or are you more likely to look for an agency that says, "We do this one thing very well. We use a few different tactics, but this is what we do," right? Obviously there's debate between, if you're a client, do you want to manage five different agencies or five different consultants or contractors? I mean, there's pros and cons to that too, but it's worth serious thought when you are looking for a solution. Do you want to buy a pair of shoes from a store that sells, lawnmowers and food? Or do you want to buy a pair of shoes that's going to last from a specific shoe brand or a shoe specialty store? Both can get you a shoe, right? Both can get you the product. The same thing, goes with anything, right? Cuisines, types of food. If you're looking for an amazing Italian meal, are you going to go to, the Mandarin that happens to have a little section where they sell pizza, which again, not necessarily Italian pizza, but it's pizza. Or are you going to go to an Italian restaurant, a bakery, or something in between, right? It really comes down to, quality and focus and what your needs are. So just as I was searching through, I wanted to kind of share this with you, the idea of specialist versus generalist, and really when you are hiring, what is it that you're looking for and what is your solution?